Alright traders, I am back again with another video and just want to take time to show you a trade that I took. It's really not 100% Ichimoku because basically Ichimoku is just giving me my bias here. Everything is showing me, this is the daily time frame here, everything is bearish. So I don't need much more of Ichimoku here because I got a TK crossover that's bearish. This is crazy weird here with the cloud here, but we'll call that a crossover because they came together, but the big news event here made the cloud look much like that when we had this news event. So the market still is moving to the downside. Now this is pound US dollar. Pound US dollar is making new all-time lows. So I took this trade based off of looking at the daily. We had a bearish market. Then we go to the H4. Everything was bearish on the H4 too. So everything is bearish. There's no bullish signs on the Ichimoku cloud system at all. So therefore I was looking to take a short opportunity. When I looked at my short opportunity, what I looked at was some indecision here because basically the market's moving to the downside. So with the indecision here, what I was thinking basically is we still know our direction with Ichimoku, so we wanted to trade to the downside. Well, what we're looking at is when we have that indecision here, the market is, sometime indecision is consolidation, or it's just unsureness where there's an unsure move of the market where it's not as certain that this is going to move to the upside or downside. So we could have got a pullback there. So I boxed the market in there. If we're going to get a pullback, we would have broke above this high here, but we broke this low here and we continue to break these lows here. So we keep breaking lows, 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 lows. And as that happens, I continue to just jump into the trade because we're violating bear fractals, and when we're violating bear fractals, then basically we want to be trading to the downside. Now this moved way down to this level here, so it came up about, let's see, what we lose here, about another 80 pips. So we were at basically 160, just a little bit. But the thing is, we could probably look at trying to lock in this profit because with the daily time frame, I'm going to take you to show you this without Ichimoku. And when you look at it without Ichimoku, we'll see what the deal is here. So we're going to go to the monthly time frame to view that. But the way the market is moving, you really have to trade what you see, not what you think. So what I'm thinking was this was the all-time low level here. You can see there's no low lower than this level here until the market violated it. So when there's an all-time low, I really like to trade that to the upside, but the market's telling me to trade to the downside. So I did the same thing with US dollar CAD when the US dollar CAD kept on breaking all-time lows, and I kept on waiting for the market to go to the opposite direction. Well, I'm trading the direction of the market. I'm not waiting for a pullback or a bounce off of support or anything like that. So I'm going to trade this level here, and I'm going to probably end up locking in some of this profit here because we look like we're pulling up too much. I'm going to lose more than half of my profit if I don't lock it in. So we're looking to do that. But that's what I wanted to show you, this trade opportunity that we just had here. And guys, you could get this all the time. We do this in our chat room. We do this with the weekly market forecasts. We do this with our webinars. We do this with our trade setup. So you get that all the time when you're a member at FX at One Glance. So you cannot have the opportunity to get these trade setups and see these trade setups all the time and learn them and understand them, because basically this is all that we do, the same thing all the time. Basically our trading is very simple and we do the exact same thing all the time. When we open up a trade, there's a couple things we do. We ask ourselves where, when, what, how, and why. We can answer all those questions. We're pretty good to get into a trade. We look for a signal and a trigger. When we get that signal and a trigger, we're into the trade. So what was the signal and the trigger on this trade? Well, I told you. Let's go back to first we'll go back to the daily. You can see the daily market broke this bear fractal, very important for me. I trade with the fractals. Now the market uses that level as a pullback level also. Alright, so that's half of my course right there that I just told you. Big thing for you to understand. Then the 4-hour time frame here, you could see I told you about the indecision. We broke this fractal level here, and we had indecision here. The market moved to the downside, so I took the trade to the downside as we broke the previous low. When the market's moving to the downside, it'll keep breaking these previous lows. If it breaks the previous high, then more than likely it's going the opposite direction, and that's the same thing I looked at here. So that's basically a lot of the things that we cover. That's some of the things that really are important in our trading aspect. So you can learn these things with our courses and just becoming a member. You can catch this in our chat room. You could catch this, like I said, in our forum, webinars. We have, you know, trade setups, all those things, guys. So just wanted to give this to you and let you see what I'm doing, and maybe you could catch some of these opportunities on your own. Just study the market, guys, and look at some of the things that you see that price action doing at the same levels, or basically when you're set up, see that same setup, you're able to understand it and take it. But you have to understand the structure of the market. So that's what we learn, is basically the structure of the market. Once we know the structure of the market, then we just follow suit. All right. So that's going to be it. Quick video just to show you guys this trade I'm in. Now I know I show you a lot of trades that I win. I'm going to have to show you some trades that I lose, but I don't trade often. I don't trade all the time. So I'm waiting for setups. I don't trade 3-4 times a day. I get a couple trades in a week. So most of my trade setups are waiting for that trade that I really want. So I'm not taking random trades here. So that way when I take a setup, plus I'm using the daily and the 4 hour. So therefore I'm not going to have trades every day basically. Okay. So you have to understand the market also. If you're ranging and it's a nasty range, or if it's a nice price action range, you can take that level. If it's trending, then you know what to do there also. All right, so that's what we're looking at now. It looks like we're starting to pick up some profit again. The market's starting to move to the downside. The pound is weak anyway, so this may be a good trade and continue to move to the downside. Good ways to learn how to follow your trade. Nothing new here. You just follow the trade 2 candles back. So basically you'd be 2 highs behind the behind price, and as the market moves, a lot of times when it moves the opposite direction, you get a little candle, and then you'll be able to keep following that market 2 candles back. So I'll show that in another video and show you guys how I do that. But guys, there's a lot of information that a lot of members are sharing, and a lot of things that we share together, and a lot of things that I've been teaching and showing members. So just come on over to FX at One Glance, and I'm going to also have free courses there. So when you go to my site and you look at all courses, click all courses on FX at One Glance, you'll soon see free courses there. So there's going to be free video sessions and free courses for non-members too. So I like to put that on that website also, so you can check out stuff like this. You'll get some of this same things that I have here. So just look at what we're saying here, FX at One Glance, and then click on all courses, and you could either purchase one of the courses, or you could get one of the free courses when I post those. And if you want to become a member, just click become a member, and you could become a member, and you'll be able to do all this stuff with me. All right, guys. Hopefully this helps you guys out. I keep my trading simple and basic. I don't have a lot of things that I really want to be looking at when I'm trading in the market, because all that does is gives me more things to think about to make me not take a trade, or more things to make it ambiguous to me. So I might see something bullish and I might see something bearish, and then I'll start doubting myself and doubting what I see. So therefore, the less I can have on my chart, the less I can trade with, and the less things, then that helps me to understand the market more. All right, guys. So that's going to be it. Hopefully that helped you guys out. Have a great one. Sorry so short, but God bless you guys. We'll be back again. So long.